Hey guys, Hex Productions here, and today I have a tutorial on BYM Roblox. Today's tutorial will be teaching you how to make your own follower pet drone. Most people would consider this kind of like a dumb idea, but what I personally enjoy about this is if you're a recorder like me, a YouTuber, and you're on BYM and you're trying to get a shot of you externally, but it still follows you around, that kind of a thing, and you could change the height for convenience. Well, that is what I'm trying to accomplish here. If that is not what you need, sorry, I'm going to kick him. If that's not what you're looking for, just close out of this tutorial right now. But if it is what you're looking for, then continue to watch. So let's get into it. First thing that you're going to need is, of course, your base part. It doesn't matter what you make it out of. Like I said before, it's what you're going to delete, really. I'm going to copy this. I'm actually going to change the color too. Now, what I find most important when making the drone is don't build the frame first and then add the camera. What I like to do is make sure I scale the camera to what I think is good. So this one's actually 1:1 perfectly. That is impressive. Now I'm going to get in the middle. I'm going to scale this by let's bring it back to there because I'm not quite sure what happened. Let's do that again. There we go. So in this one I added a piece of TNT, but you could literally add any weapon you want. You can make it explode. You can make it follow you around, and when somebody's chasing you or something explode. I'm not going to do that this tutorial. I'm just going to put all the components on the inner part of it. I need to remember to change it back to normal when I'm done. I really don't like the inconvenience of having to get it exactly every single time. There we go. That's so mean to me. There. Now I gotta grab this one. Okay, the frame is good. And the camera's good. We're gonna do all the keybinds later. So the next step, as you can see what I have here, is I have a follower part. So of course, this tutorial is gonna require VIP. If you don't have VIP, I would definitely not recommend trying out this tutorial because you'll be disappointed that you don't have it. But what you could do also if you don't have it, I'm not going to show it, but if you were to build and put a magnet on your back, and you put a magnet on the bot, I mean not the bot, but you put a magnet on the drone, and then put a thruster facing the magnet, so that it'll keep it a certain distance away from you. You definitely do have to play with it. It'll act as if it's a follower part. So, if you didn't understand that, just contact. I'm gonna close this door because too many people are trying to come over here. But yeah, so that's what you can use instead of that. Okay, so the next step is to remove this hinge. You don't have to do it, but I think it makes it better, not just for looks, but also because it's doesn't wobble around and break your mech. Okay, I'm gonna get this like that's good. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm going to change this to metal. Oh, no, not neon. Ion actually might be pretty cool. Metal, though. And transparency 0, just so I can see it. And because this is going to be covered, I definitely do have to add the keybind. So it's going to be R, and then the camera will be T. Or Y. I'm fine with whatever. And actually, I just realized something. You don't have to... you're going to leave the follow part on. If you're going to do this without a follower part, like I said earlier, you definitely are going to have to keybind it. That is so triggering. Next step, though, you just got to take one of these hovers. Doesn't matter which one you take. I mean, you could take several of them and be able to bring your drone to new heights so you could get different angles for a shot. But I'm just going to do the basic one. I'm going to bring this to, like, I don't know, like 7.5 feet or 8, it doesn't matter. This one you do have to keybind. This one will be Y. Never mind. No, it will be U. Okay. Turn it off. And as you can see, it turns to 8, if you didn't know that already. Okay, so let's make this metal, and we'll put it to 0. And you just want to scale it as tiny as you could possibly scale it. And then you want to put it right on the back of this frame that you've already got here. You could turn the number face in, it doesn't matter because it's not like a stabilizer. But you're going to want to match up with the frame, and it'll be the backing for it. It's going to be a bit different from this design just because I had TNT in the center, but it's the same basic concept. If I could get it. Oh my god. Okay. It's good. Okay. Now I just kind of normally like to have something close it off. You don't have to do this. This is not a required step for this at all. But I'm going to do it. So let's change the color. What's going on out there? Okay. No, still didn't get it. Up 1. There we go. Okay, now you could scale this to whatever you feel like. It's not the same as that one. It doesn't matter at all. And for propellers, what I find is actually a really cool trick is using these wheels and turning them up. I did that over here, and as you can see, it looks amazing. You don't have to do that, but and if you want it to spin, you just either use the hinge already on here and flip it upside down like that, or you could just make a real working propeller. It really doesn't matter. It's your preference. We're gonna get rid of this hinge on the top of it, though. Just center it however you want. This project is really kind of up to you. You're the deciding factor for whatever you want to do. You can make a smaller version of this. You can make a huge version. It honestly doesn't matter. That's even enough for me. Okay. Now the last step is you just got to save your creation. And I hope that I keybinded everything. I may have. I just have a kind of terrible memory. Okay, unanchor the parts. Oh, well, I accidentally put the wing on wrong. I mean, yeah, the propeller's on wrong. But, you know, that's an easy fixable mistake. We're going to make him hover. Oh, whoa. That was weird for a second. Okay. Now, as you can see, he follows me. Unfortunately, you can't change the pace that they follow you. They'll go at any speed to follow you, and they'll stay about that far unless you change the hover on them. But if you see, I'm looking at myself like up close, and you could smooth out the features in like a video editing program or something, like what I use, Bandysoft, and you can get some really nice following, especially if you're in a not very laggy server. And you could follow from the ground and get a worm's eye view. So it's eagle eye view and worm's eye view. You could get both of those using this drone. So yeah, if you guys found this tutorial pretty great, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't already. And yeah, I could use some tutorial recommendations if you guys want. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye.